Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but I cannot stress enough how much we love and I absolutely love JoJo because every single episode is much more bizarre and much more interesting and shows us how different the thinking of the author is. We have seen so many abilities, so many stands, and the authors still got more. He's like, you've not seen even 1% of what I could do. And that just goes to show that it doesn't matter if you're fighting one on three, one on four, one on five, it can go anyway. And that's what happened in the last episode. But, if you want to check out the reaction to that, there's a link in the description for the playlist of what I think is one of the best animes out there. JoJo and all the other animes that I've been watching. Hopefully, you'll watch it and you'll enjoy it as well. But let's get on to part 3. We are in Stardust Crusaders, guys. We are in episode 21. Last episode, we saw one of the most invincible stand abilities. And I don't say stand. I think this is by far like one of the most amazing stand abilities that we've seen in the last episode by any stands out there. Because essentially, if you do not get into the right conditions before this ability activates, there's no chance of you winning. And one of the like it also erases your memories of what happened inside the stand ability so that when you wake up you don't even remember, right? That was an amazing stand. But I bet there are much better stands. I bet there are much more powerful stands, and every stand has some weaknesses. And I think, and I seriously think this, right? Think about all the stands that you've seen so far. Think about all the stand users, right? Except for our own party, Jojo, and Joseph and our other gang. Do you think any of them even remotely can beat Dio? I don't think so. No matter how many stands that we've seen so far, no matter how many abilities we've seen so far, even the one that with like basically invincible in the last episode, and the sun, I yeah, maybe it's the sun because if you're summoning a stand that's basically a sun in front of a vampire, kind of feel like you might win. But still, there's not many stands out there that can go toe to toe even just with Dio, let alone whatever his stand is and whatever his stand's ability is. Like right now, things that we know about Dio, even with him having Jonathan's body, like he must be at some crazy level to just order these people and bully them and manipulate them and do all this stuff to them. I think Dio's stand is going to be awesome, guys, and we cannot wait for it. But for now, let's move towards Egypt. This is where we have set our goals to. We have to save our mother. We have to save Joestar's mother. And we might see somebody who is incredibly intelligent this time. It's called Judgement, so let's get on with it. I think in the last episode we saw them skipping the journey a little bit and taking a detour. Oh yeah, there you go. It's crazy to see that these people, no matter what type of transportation they take, they always end up losing that transportation and they still go through so much trouble. Boats, planes, walking, camels, it doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. I still can't believe there is so much mystery here. That's what he told me back in India. Oh, oi. Who is that guy? Wow. We met somebody in India and we didn't notice it? Huh? Whoa. What the frick? So all of you've seen him and we haven't? Huh? Isn't that just the same voice actor as Joseph? How do all of these people know him? Hmm. Oh, is that not Avdol? Yeah. Whoa, Avdol's alive? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure, sure. Oh, yeah. That is so much believable. Oof. Again, lack of communication, guys. That's what Avdol's death was. Lack of communication. That and miscommunication, both. It totally was. Yep. Own up to it. You became reckless. We know all that stuff. Damn. Both father son have a stand ability. Imagine if he has like a freezing stand. Would be crazy, isn't it? Son has a fire stand and dad has a ice stand. Kind of what it could go through. At least tell him. At least you should be the one to tell him the news. Oh, Genie. Hello. Hey, I found this weird object at the sand. You guys know what this is? And of course, that's an actual genie? No way. Okay. Nah, I, I I think that's a stand. Also, you know that's like the magic lamp. Wow, that's an actual genie. What the frick? Oh, I wonder if this guy has a stand user. Wow, easily. You can defeat him easily. Wow, that's a very strong stand. If it is. He's gonna make him an extremely rich man. Fortune be with you. Okay. All right. Where's the money? Again. Hey guys, I just met something strange. Thank you. Damn, Polnareff is built. What the hell? Is that money? Oh no! Damn, we actually did find treasures. Oh, awesome. Oh, but what cost? At what cost? Oh, he's out. Still out. No freaking way. There's a genie. Oh God, this show goes to lengths that I can't even imagine. Like, what the hell? Oh, think about it, right? It makes perfect sense that we are traveling through Africa. We're going towards Egypt, and we suddenly meet a stand that has the same abilities that that are similar to a genie, because that's where the initial story of Aladdin and like the magic lamp and everything takes place. It makes so much sense that we can expect to find something like a genie stand right here, exactly here. But oh, the way to bring it up, like you don't see that coming. Like it's just so good. It's so well thought out. Like, I cannot believe how amazing the author is that towards your throughout your journey where you're going there are loads of like original tales like probably original stories that have happened or like magic tales or like some sort of stories fables throughout that places, and we draw inspiration from these stories and we actually come up with these type of stands. Wow, hats off. That's why I said JoJo is one of the greatest animes out there. And you know what the best part is? Throughout season one, from Phantom Blood to through Battle Tendency and through Stardust Crusaders, there has not been one episode where I thought, you know what? The animation looks a little bit different. No, it has been the exact sort of animation, exact quality, exact sound effects, exact like storytelling, the world building, it has been so consistently good that you just kind of get used to it and take it for granted. If like that's what I feel like. Like what the hell? We are. This is such a good anime that it has never given us a shred of a doubt that oh we might be losing animation here. Like look, even in this freeze frame, it's just peak. Like we see everything out there. We see all the details. We see the right angles, the right editing, the right directions. This is such a well thought out anime. Storyline wise, amazing. Like even that, like we see all this emotions and griefs, and of course, I did not expect Avdol's dad to be here. And you know what? I find it hard to believe because I'm not sure how old Avdol is. Like, and given that he is the one person who actually has come across Dio, and in Egypt, I think I don't remember where it was from, but he's the one who first came across Dio, and there was no mention of having anybody's family except Polnareff, who lost his sister to this guy with the same arm. Nobody else. Like we don't see anybody's family like Kakyoin and what his family does and what he's doing. He comes from a very nice background. There's no like sort of difficulties or hurdles throughout because of his families. And suddenly we get introduced to Avdol's dad, who looks the same, acts the same, has the same voice. I really find it hard to believe that that is Avdol's dad, but it could also make sense. Oh, this is such a good anime. That genie is such a strong stand. Now, I don't believe it needs a stand user anyway, because it has a magic lamp, and we've seen like orangutans be the stand user, so maybe the lamp this is like an exception of a stand that does not need a stand user. We'll find out. What happens if you make all these wishes? What kind of stupid stuff he's asking for? Just in case. Uh. Oh, so predictable. What the hell? The genie might be fed up with your actions now. He's falling into the trap. Is he gonna say? Oh. Oh damn. That's crazy. Why do you have to pose to ask that? What? You can bring people back from life? No way. No freaking way that's possible. And suddenly it's night. Wow. I I don't think any stand has that sort of power. No. No. Oh wow. Somebody's gonna come back alive from the dead, from the grave? Nah, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. That's a trap. It cannot be the real thing, guys. It cannot be. Wow. Damn. Is there really a stand that could do so much crazy things? Dude, at least question a little bit. Like, is that supposed to be real? Can it actually be real? It might be the stand user. Hey, Jotaro. Hey, Joseph-san. Oof. Damn. That is a cruel stand. Damn. What is this actually happening? Oh. Alright, this is the point of the show where it becomes bizarre. She's eating. She's eating it. She's eating it. Oh, what the hell? I can't see. Okay. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. So you're telling me that there are stand abilities that can bring people back from the dead? That's gotta be a gimmick, right? That is definitely not happening. The, like this would be a one of the most powerful stands out there, and then with the stand abilities, and there's no way in hell they're gonna stand like this to fight our guys. Again, simple strategies. Separate the gang. Right now we are picking on Polnareff, who is vulnerable because of Avdol and his brother Sherry, that he's had amazing, good memories with, and she's died so young. But he's already taken revenge for her. Like, I guess he eventually did really just want her and Avdol to be back alive. Like, the first wish was like quite outlandish. Like, you like, oh, I don't expect this to happen, but yeah, make me a rich man. And finding gold, yeah, probably a stand could do it because you don't have to create it. I think he's just gonna go someplace, find some gold. Like, yeah, I know where this is, and since this is already in the supernatural realm, I guess he can find gold as quick and just come back and be like, hey, here's your gold. Now, what's your second wish? But everything has some sort of cost. I I'm not sure what the cost is right now, but it's gonna cost a lot. And for now, something like bringing somebody back from the dead has to cost a lot, right? And I don't think Polnareff seems to be getting this, but the gang is always in pieces, and they always do their stuff, try to do stuff on their own. Like, guys, I got this thing. Let me go ahead and tell you what happened here. Shall we do something about it? Seems like a stand. Doesn't fight us back. Do you think we should take this risk? And oh, I'm gonna ask for something crazy, like bringing my dead sister back alive. Do you think it is gonna do that? And then we see Sherry with her voice and her body, and she's luring him out at some strange location, getting him separated. Oof. Seems like seems like pretty easy stuff for the stand. Now, on the surface, it looks like he might be granting him the wishes, but I think there's a lot going on in the background, and it's not a stand that just grants people wishes. I think it's just like praise on the wishes of the users. If that makes sense. And how do you find out their wishes? Just ask them, hey, what do you want? If you want gold, yeah, I can give you gold. I've given you the gold. Now what? And I think if you've ever seen any sort of genie stuff, it's like the moment you ask for something, it's supposed to be like, oh yeah, okay, let's grant that. But it deliberately asks them, oh, are you sure you wanna waste your wish on something like this? Are you sure? Are you really sure? Like, second guessing your own questions, your own wishes, and then thinking about the real stuff that you want and praying on their actual wishes. That's the stand's ability, I think. Let's find out more. Wow. It looks exactly like her. It's definitely not her though. Wow. That's a clear replica. Does it also remembers all the memories? Oh, she's gonna be the person who eats the parrots and stuff. She's crying because she has to kill you. Yep. Uh, uh, what the hell? Oh, and of course. Oh, just keep him alive, active all times. Yep. Just wish for the genie to be dead. He's got no thinking power whatsoever. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is the point where he's vulnerable and he's gonna make a move. Yep. Ah. Yep. 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 Exactly how a villain should be. How? Is he like not supposed to fight his sister? Did he bring Avdol back alive as well? Oh, wow. Damn! For his sister to be that crazy when she was not even a stand user or some powerful person. Imagine battling Avdol, who actually managed to defeat Chariot. And Avdol is coming back alive. They've not even broken the story of how Avdol died to his dad yet, basically. I don't believe it's his dad, but anyway. And now we're gonna bring him back to dead immediately. That's awesome. That is storytelling to its peak. Like, what the hell? Like, this is going in directions that you can't even see coming. This is so amazing. It's like, first off, Polnareff, what a weird person. He wishes for stuff that you would not even think about. Oh, it's simple. Three wishes. Who are you? Like, tell me everything about yourself. First wish has to grant. He will, if it's the actual genie, he'll tell you everything there is about himself, his stand, his users. You are on a mission to find Dio. Ask him about Dio. Like, hey, maybe the first one you completely like butchered because, like, yeah, you wanna see if this is actually real. Third one, you maybe try doing the stuff that you actually want, but it's so simple. Like right now, your mission is doing this. Go ahead and ask about Dio, ask about the stand, ask about what his abilities are, how to defeat Dio, or where to find him, and how can you get there faster. There is so much stuff that you can actually ask the stand, and if it's a real genie, it will grant you this stuff. And if it's not, you know you have to fight it. It's as simple as that. Literally, not doesn't think of that at all. Doesn't even go to his actual friends, his gangs, and be like, "Hey guys, we found this. Can we do something about it?" Okay, I've talked about this enough now. I'm not gonna say that again. But another option to do that. Another option is like, okay, you summoned your sister back alive, and she's acting crazy. Maybe just ask him to not act her crazy. That could be your third wish. And now, well, actually, you already wished for that, but you didn't know how it's going to be. So you ask one wish at a time. You don't have multiple wishes at a time. And then Avdol coming back from the dead. So we are back with the whole gang trying to fight against Dio. Oh, that's awesome. That is so amazing. This is really a well thought out anime, right? There are of course plot holes in every other show that you've watched, and very like obvious plot holes. And most of the stuff here is just like um, the villains somehow managed to separate the group. That is the kind of plot hole that I feel like, yeah, that always happens. And somehow they're always stronger. And somehow we cannot beat them one on one. And then now we have to try to beat them together, and it just happens. But this seems like a powerful stand. Chariot wasn't able to do anything to him, and he's not even has his weapon yet. He's just out there. And his name is Cameo. We don't see the stand user. We just see the stand. We saw that magic lamp. So can we even actually defeat him? Is that actually a stand user? Because Genie basically is invincible, immortal. He's just bound to that one magic lamp and bound to that magic lamp for eternity. He's immortal as well. So can we defeat him? I don't know. Maybe you just ask We just have to think about how to get that genie back in the lamp and just let the lamp be wherever it is. How did that lamp come into the picture? Again, we don't know. Loads of mysteries, but that's sort of a given. That's how we build a show. Anyway, that was today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this stand. What would you wish at this moment in place of Polnareff and any other users that we have? As Jotaro, as Joseph, what do you ask? What would you ask to Genie for this wishes? Let me know all about that in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one. Until then, bye bye.